Brandon Routh is the most debated actor to play Superman for his one time on the big screen, but doing so he got cut quite a bit. The first actor to play Superman on the big screen was Christopher Reeve in 1978, where the film was a success, making $300 million on a budget of $55 million. Was the second highest grossing movie that year behind Grease. A decade later, the love just wasn't there, where the third and fourth Superman movies got awful reviews, and the fourth Superman failed, making only $37 million on a budget of $17 million. But then 19 years later, in 2006, 2 years after Christopher Reeve passed away, they decided to do another Superman movie in the same canon with Brandon Routh. And there were a lot of issues with this movie, with the biggest being they wasted money, with one big example being $10 million spent on the first 5 minutes of the movie that never made it to the big screen. And that was Brandon Routh's Superman returning to Krypton, where they actually recreated the Krypton from the 1978 movie with Marlon Brando. Last minute, the director decided not to include it, and there was actually $25 million of scenes that never saw theaters. That's why it was considered a failure, costing $225 million but only making $391 million. Years later, Brandon Routh did return for TV and wants his own show. With that, I'm Charles Burrow. Subscribe if you learned something.